It's a Spike Studio production. IdoNotes episode 91, the amazing Lotusphere session database from Genii Software, as well as the mobile clients. Once again, it is almost time for Lotusphere to hit, and over at Genii Software, Ben has created the Lotusphere 2011 session database, and we've never had a walkthrough, so really quick I want to get people involved in how awesome this database is and how much it's grown. You can download the database itself right here from the zip file. I'll put the link in the show notes, of course, and unzip it, put it on there. You may have to accept a cross certificate, or there's another way you can go about it besides bringing it down. You can actually update it from the shared replica. I also want to point out that the Turtle Partnership has worked with Ben to create both Blackberry and iPhone versions of the application for years now. You can actually just update the data. It brings in all the sessions and other information about what's going on at Lotusphere. Hopefully there's some more enhancements they'll be cramming out in the next couple weeks if they have time, but otherwise let's look at the database. If you go into Lotus Notes, there's a public server, tranquility/turtle public. The DNS name would be lotusphere.turtleweb.com, but you can get to it. It's a public Domino server. There's no issues, no fear. You just accept a cross certificate. And on the server, if you don't know how to create that, I will put that in separately, of course. You'll see the Lotusphere database out there ready to go, version 0.8, the same one that you can download as a zip, but this is live. You'll actually open this up. As you can see, it's the Lotusphere 2011. Here's what's cool I wanted to walk through. You can make a local replica and update from the one on TurtleWeb, and anything you do, you can actually open up a session, find the times, find the slots, and when you go into them, you're able to add them to your own calendar, so it takes it to your Lotus Notes calendar. This is the default view you'll get when you come in by date and time and sessions. Opening up any of the sessions themselves gives you full information that you're going to be amazed at what he's put together over the years. You're going to get who the speaker is, the room it's in, the times, if it repeats or not. Of course, an ad for Ben's software, which I'd expect. You can click and actually directly send a Twitter about you're attending the session. If you look at the bottom, it says, look, I'm at this session. You can also check in to this exact room via Foursquare. So that's all built into the application itself. Ben also takes it a step further and says you want to see what else is at this time that's competing with you that you need to know about. Other sessions by the speaker, that's going to show you where those are. Other sessions in the same track, in this room, and then also in the Yacht and Beach, and there's even more in the Swan and more. He also has the ability to add in some questions on the side. So you can actually go into this database and enter questions to ask of the speaker themselves by asking a question here at the top. So this is a fully interactive database. I myself go in and check the sessions I'm presenting to make sure that I actually know if someone has a question in advance that they want answered inside of it. So the general views themselves, very easy to work with. You can go by date and time. You can pick up an individual speaker if you want to find them. If you know a session ID that you want to see, all of it's here. Ones that have been rescheduled, you can categorize. You can go by the location if you want to stay in a particular area. And from there, you can actually see by the people. But there's also the virtual showcase. So eventually, this is going to be filled in as soon as they open up all the exhibitor information for Lotusphere. You'll start seeing that. So you'll be able to find vendors as you need to. And Ben added this new this year. He's got a virtual bookstore and a virtual store built in. You're able to go in and find books all about Lotus software and related technologies. So you can go in and purchase these. Some of these will be available at Lotusphere. Others are not. Others you have to get in advance, or you have to order from Amazon directly. The easiest way, of course, is not to lug them around and find ways to order them either in advance or over the web. It'll also tell you some languages available, who the author is, things like that that's out there. You can search by author if you need to see who the author is. We can shrink that down for you. Yes, I'm in there. I myself have one in there. Or you can now get into courses and podcasts. So what he's done is actually pulled together all these different courses and information that's out there about different courses that you can take online and put these in as well. So I imagine this is going to be updated some more as others are put into play. It'll tell you who it's by, it'll tell you who the course offering is, what the name of it is, and provide information inside of it to go. So once again, to get this, go out to the web. You can either download the zip file from Ben's blog, which we had up right here. You can go to the Genii Soft site into showcase.nsf, and you'll be able to find the entry for this to actually download it. There's the ls11.zip file. That then will sync up and pull from the shared replica that's out on tranquility/turtleweb. You can create an entry of a connection document for tranquility/turtle public, and it's lotusphere.turtleweb.com for the DNS entry. And then you get all this information. Then you can also go out for free to your Blackberry and to your iPhone and search for the word Lotusphere in both of the App World or the App Store. And you'll be able to find both those applications for your handheld devices that also sync against this database. So there you have it, everybody. Get ready for Lotusphere 2011. And I suggest, if you haven't before, finally get your hands on this Lotusphere Journal database.